Real Madrid 1, I hope. Getafe 0, I hope. I'm doing this, and the game is still ongoing as we are speaking right now, fam. Look at this, bro. The game is the 83rd minute. Hopefully it continues. Hopefully we score a second goal. But the moment Arda Güler went off, that means the stream goes off. And the moment Arda Güler goes off, that means the game is literally turned off, fam. I am not doing no La Liga watch along. And no, I don't care about La Liga, bro. The La Liga is done, bro. The only thing I care about is Arda Güler and Arda Güler only. For that reason, let's talk about the 80 minute whilst Arda Güler was still present on the pitch, while he was still existing, while he was still playing. And trust me, what a performance he dropped. Alongside, I mean, as you guys can see by the title, good football, Real Madrid? Is this a surprise? I mean, listen, let's talk about the lineup. Most importantly, a lot of changes before the game against Barcelona. Let's talk about the first half performance. Mamma mia. Let's talk about the player performances. Mamma mia. And let's talk about the Haywan of the match. As always, there is always going to be a Haywan of the match. Before we start any further, don't forget to, of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and, of course, comment your own thoughts about the game. And goes. You guys, oh, by the way, you guys didn't even see this, fam. There, fam. You guys didn't even see this. You guys thought I was lying, fam. But anyway, this is the game. We start with Thibaut, Lucas, Raul, Alaba, Fran Garcia, Fede Chimeni, Arda, Brahim, Vinny, and of course, Endrick. And what a absolutely... I mean, listen, before we talk about the first half, the performance and how we did and how we played, the lineup was a lot of changes. Of course, Lucas Vazquez coming in, Alaba coming in, Fran Garcia coming in. We saw a pivot of Fede and Chimeni, Arda's coming in, Endrick's coming in, Brahim is coming in. A lot of changes. 7 players that will be playing potentially on Saturday in terms of the rumoured lineup are all on the bench. So we're coming in with a rotated 11, the same way Barca did yesterday against Mallorca. And I can't lie, bro. The first half performance, I don't care if it's Getafe. You guys can say, well, it's Getafe. Why are you overhyping it? Let me see. Okay. You guys can say, bro, why are you overhyping it? It's Getafe. I don't care if it's Getafe. Wallah, I don't care if it's Getafe. It can be Getafe. It can be Baghdad. It can be Gaiser Chiefs. It can be Mumbai FC. It can be Melbourne, New York City. It can be anyone, fam. The first half performance, you guys need to understand, yeah, when a person has been eating bread, fam, when a person has been bread for a whole season, I've been munching bread for a whole season. Munching bread, fam. For brekkie, for lunch, for dinner, is bread. And alhamdulillah, I'm grateful. I'm still surviving. I'm still alive. So I can't complain, fam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, you know what? It's time to eat bread. I've been munching bread for the whole season. So if I see steak, fam, if I see a full platter, a full buffet, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to overhype it. I'm going to glaze. Because I've been munching bread this whole season. I'm going to look at the steak and say, nah, I'm good with my bread. Absolutely not. I'm going to be munching my steak, fam. Well done. Semi. I don't know. Like, that's well done. That's done. That's. I don't know, fam. I don't know, fam. I'm gonna be munching it. I'm gonna get every steak there is, fam. This first half performance I saw, mamma mia, bro. I saw movement. I saw player rotating with each other. I saw the press. I saw some passing lanes, some ideas, and may I say, a system in place. Defensively very solid. Oh, still solid. Defensively very solid. We did everything right in that first half. Something I didn't see this whole season. Bro, I saw Vinny on the right-hand side. I saw Arda Güler as an 8. I saw Bobby making runs in behind. I saw Brahim Diaz. I saw Fran Garcia overlapping. I saw Lucas Vazquez making defensive actions. I was so impressed with that first half performance. And then what does he do? I can talk about, of course, the player performances when it comes to it, but what does he do? What does Carlo do? When things are going well in your life, fam. Like, this is Carlo. Like, Carlo's been munching bread. This time, he's munching steak. While he's munching his steak, he's like, you know what? I miss my bread, fam. I miss my bread. He goes back to the bread. He leaves his steak alone, fam. And the second half performance is what I've been witnessing whole season. Haram ball, fam. That bread is haram. I don't know how it's possible. I don't know. Maybe the flour is haram, fam. I've been watching haram ball. I've been munching the haram bread this whole season. So that second half performance was disgusting, bro. Second half, we went back to the same habits. Lazy, complacent, players standing in the same position. Selfishness, because there was one chance. Bro, Vinny, Vinny had the ball, yeah. 1v1. Jude makes the overlap run. One little pass to Jude. Jude 2-0, or he can square it to Vinny 2-0. Fede was making a run on the right-hand side, wide open. He decides to shoot over the bar. Endrick was very fortunate. He was in offside position, but there was a moment where he tried to chip it. An attempt called chip. I don't know what it was. He tried to chip it, and bro, don't ever chip it again. Yeah, don't ever chip it again, fam. Never in your life. Don't dream about it. Don't dream about it. Just because your missus told you, yo, hubby, can you do a chip? No, ignore her. You had Arda Güler just wide open next to you. You're lucky it's offside. But the second half performance, I wasn't impressed. Getafe had a couple chances. They had a chance which went literally wide open inside the box. They could have made a 1-1. Oh, it's still 1-0. They could have made a 1-1. And they didn't. So, not the best of second half. Same old Real Madrid in the second half. But let's talk about the player performances. Thibaut Courtois had nothing to do, to be fair. My man had nothing to do, fam. I'll give Thibaut, once again, a 6. I mean, I'll give him a 6. He had nothing to do that first half. Lucas Vazquez, yeah. You guys know how I feel about him. You guys know how I think about him. You guys know how much I express my opinion towards him. Lucas Vazquez did not have the best of performances, but at the same time, he had a very good performance. Very good performance. Solid defensively, especially in the first half. And the beginning of the second half, their best chance came from his side, where he didn't track his run and he was lazy, not pressing forward, and the cross was made. But still, he still had, to be fair, a decent performance. No, not a 6. No. He deserves a 7. Lucas Vazquez deserves a 7. Deserves a 7. Raul, very composed. Very good. Raul, very good. Move on. Alaba played okay to his standards, because every time he's played this season, he's been cheeks. But this performance was okay. I was surprised with him going off. And I'm starting to question myself. I'm starting to question whether there is a possibility of Alaba playing on Saturday. Because why would you take him out? You take him out at beginning of the second half means one thing and one thing only. You're trying to rest him. Are you resting him? Are you attempting to play Alaba as the left back against Lamine Yamal on Saturday, when you've seen him play left back twice this season against Bukayo Saka, and Bukayo Saka has not only cooked him, he's dominated him, he slaughtered him. If you're thinking, Carlo Ancelotti, that your genius plan is to play at David Alaba, not Davido, David Alaba as a left back against Lamine Yamal, not only am I gonna come to Spain, not only am I gonna, bro, you know what I'm gonna do to you? And this might be painful to you. This might be painful, bro. I'm going to take your vape, bro. I'm going to look at you whilst I'm destroying and jumping on that vape. I'm going to destroy your vape. And how are you going to survive without your vape? Because I know you're touching that. I know you're holding that. You're addicted. This is a fetish for you. You're vaping 24/7, bro. Even whilst you're sleeping, you're vaping. I'm going to destroy that vape if I see David Alaba play on Saturday. I'm not even joking, bro. Fran Garcia. But Alaba, decent performance in the 45 minutes he played. Fran Garcia was okay, you know. I like Fran. I think he was not 6, bro. I liked Fran, you know. Fran was good. He's rapid, you know. Made some good runs in the final third. Was overlapping more than once. I think I saw more in the final third, more than I've seen Fernando this whole season. Good performance. Very solid defensively as well. And moving on. I mean, listen, this pivot. I love this pivot. I absolutely love this pivot, and it's a shame that we haven't seen a lot of this pivot, because I do feel they complement each other perfectly. I think their profiles matches each other so perfectly. Tchouaméni and Fede, and for me, good performance from both. Fede, of course, a little bit better. Tchouaméni, to be fair, both of them deserve the same rating, because I was impressed with both of them. Like I said to you guys, that first half performance, gassed me, fam. Brahim Diaz was okay. There was a couple times which annoyed me in the first half where Endrick was making some good runs in behind the defense, but 2-3 times his pass was intercepted. It was a lazy pass from Brahim Diaz. He could have done way better with the pass. He tried to Trivela twice, which got intercepted. He was still involved in the build-up. He was okay. I'll give Brahim a 7. Endrick, he had a chance which he should have scored in the first half. That 1-2 with Vinny. I liked his reaction after the chance, but he was fumed. He was upset. And I loved his runs in the behind. This is one thing we're missing. This is one thing that Mbappe lacks completely, and that is making runs in behind the defense. Make the defenders second guess themselves, because it's so easy for a defender to defend when a striker constantly drops deep. But when you see the striker make movements, running for each other, it makes the defender second guess, because they don't know, should I run after you? Is he your man? Am I your man? So when you do that, and when the defenders are all over the place, that creates space for other players to run into. It's not rocket science, fam. You making the movement creates movement for another player to expose that space. It's not rocket science, fam. I don't need the coach on ice to tell you that. But Endrick, I liked. Wait. Okay. Oh, sheesh. I'll give him a 7 as well. I mean, listen, I can't lie. This whole team deserves. I mean, like I said, first half exception. Now the best 2 players. I'll start with Vinny first, because that first half performance I was very impressed, and the beginning of the second half before he did what he did towards the end, which I wasn't happy with. Vinny deserves a lot of credit for that first half performance, because this is the first time I've seen Vinny on the right hand side in more than one action of the game. Like, he was there on the right hand side more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times. Yeah, he kept going on the right hand side, kept going on the right. I saw him playing. I saw him making 3 runs centrally, waiting for the pass to come to him, which got intercepted. I saw him drop deep. I saw him everywhere on the pitch, which is the first time which I've seen him this season, moving around, which is one thing which I have been stressing and demanding for the past couple of weeks. Is I don't like the fact he constantly stays on the one side and one side only. So I like the fact he constantly starts moving, which is what I want. I want that. Wait. Okay, cool. The reason why I feel like that happened is because he looks up and he sees Endrick, he sees Brahim, he sees Arda Güler, he sees Frank Garcia behind him. He doesn't see the likes of Mbappe, Jude, Rodrigo, Luka Modric. He doesn't see any vets around him. So that's why he felt like he told himself, today I'm coming. Not only am I stepping up my performances, but I'm stepping up my leadership skills as well. Today he was a leader. It felt like I was watching a father with his kids, fam, telling his kids what to do, where Endrick should be moving, or where Arda should be moving. I was very impressed. In the second half, he became the kid himself, fam. He transformed himself from the father to the kid. Something I've seen for the past 4 months, by the way. Not good. But I liked, your first half deserved a very high rating. No. That second half performance didn't impress me, fam. So I'm not going to let that cloud me, fam. But, the reason why I ended this game, fam, way earlier. Look at this, fam. I knew, fam. I knew. There's a reason why I ended it, fam. Arda Güler. I'm going to say things about Arda Güler. You can end the video right now, because you're about to get a glazing session. A certified glazing session. A certified, the biggest glazing session you will see, fam. Arda Güler produced one of the best displays I've seen from an individual today. He was everywhere on the pitch. I saw him on the right. I saw him in the midfield. I saw him dropping deep. I saw him as a left back. I saw him as a right back. I saw him as a left winger. I saw him everywhere on the pitch. The goal was a demonstration of that, where he started there, he went there, and he finished it there with his right foot. The goal was very well taken. Outside the box, right foot, weak foot. The passer who's picking, dropping deep, carrying the ball forward. Defensively, winning the ball a couple times, recovering. Like, this kind of performances is what I've been praying for him to start. He doesn't start. And you finally get to see what he can do when he's finally given a chance. And not only given a chance on the right-hand side, but given a chance right there in the midfield. Because it felt like sometimes we saw him right there in the midfield, collecting the ball where he needs to do it. Because he's a midfielder. He's not a right winger. His best skills, his best attributes comes when he's right there in the middle of the park, in the middle of the pocket, being the center of attention. So I'm going to say 3 things and 3 things only right now. I don't want to spoil a lot of things, because I want to make a video about it on Saturday. A video's coming out on Friday with my El Clasico preview for the Copa del Rey. First of all, he has to start. And the reason why he has to start, I will tell you guys on Friday. Secondly, this is a message directly to his missus. Because I know he's dating a volleyball player. his mom, his dad, his parents, his family, whether he's got siblings or not, I don't know. His aunties, uncles, his everyone's proud of Arda Güler. Of course, him being Turkish, leaving Turkey at a young age. I don't know where he was born. Ankara, Antalya, Istanbul. I don't know where he was born, fam. He, of course, left Turkey, playing in Madrid, didn't go well. They must love him, fam. They must miss him and everything. But trust me, if his family thinks, yeah, they love him more than me, fam, let me tell you one thing, fam. You don't love him you don't love him, Act. You don't love him the same way I love him, bro. I was there from early. Before Fenerbahce. Before I saw him sell Turkish Delight in the streets of Istanbul. Where were you there? Wallah, I love him. And the reason why I ended this stupid game, I knew this game was going to end 1-0 because Arda Güler went off. I'm going to talk a lot about you on Friday, bro, in the preview video. Because you, right now, Arda, I'm looking at you right now. You are going to be the X Factor on Saturday. You are going to be the X Factor on Saturday. If you start. I mean, listen. Anyway, man. Let's end the game, man. Let's end the. I don't know why I'm talking for 60 minutes about Getafe, fam. Put in the comments what you guys think about the game. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow with the La Liga round new show, and of course Friday with a La Liga, not what La Liga, a Copa del Rey preview between Barcelona and Real Madrid. May Allah bless us.